Hello everybody, it's Chris, and I'm not going to be reacting today. I'm not going to be reviewing. I am going to be talking about something that everybody's talking about right now, but I was late to the news because I was asleep, and then I go on Twitter and I find out that mayhem or bullshit, or no, it's not even bullshit. The news isn't bullshit. The person is a bullshit or a disgusting bastard, apparently. Well, he is. Um, Let me calm down first. So, people have already heard about Logan Paul, and probably a whole bunch of people have talked about it already, and I'm just gonna talk about it as well. I'm basically watching one of my YouTubers talk about it, and I had to also address it because I actually made a video right now addressing it, but there was technical difficulties, and I couldn't upload that video. And then I looked at the video itself. Of course, it was taken down after how many hours or after how many likes and views it got. But I went to search up on it, and I was trying to find the part with the close-up, but then I realized that's disrespectful, and that's pretty much me being like everybody else that watched it and liked it, and I didn't want to do that, so I just shut that down, and I just watched the parts where he's basically disrespecting the body, and it's you hear him, but you don't see the close-up. And I was watching basically Logan Paul making a joke about a dead body. Now, first of all, before I get into this, which I already am, sorry, if you have suicidal thoughts, if you want to take your life, I want to stop you, and I'm telling you, don't do it. I don't know your life. I don't know what's going on in your life, but I do know that suicide is not the answer. And I do know that, in my opinion, if it's because other people, because of bullying or a rough household or other stuff that's going on, please, to me, that's like a victory to them. And I don't think that's a victory. That you should give them a victory, a satisfaction of that, because that's your life. That's what you were born. You were born into this life, and it might be hard, but just keep going, and you'll be great. You'll escape that. It's temporary, and it seems like a long time, but trust me, just keep going. I'll place the suicide prevention hotline at the bottom of this video. Please, if you have any intentions or you have any thoughts of that, please just call that hotline, or find a way to go somewhere or something like that. If it's something that, I know it's hard or now with bullying, because I've seen bullying get worse. Even when people have died, they still bully or make fun of the people that kill themselves, and those people are disgusting human beings, and they should not be doing that. So if you're sensitive, so I just had to say that. Okay. To the point of this video, if you go to Suicide Forest to find hauntings, there's gonna be a chance that you're gonna find somebody dead. It's in the name Suicide Forest. People go there to kill themselves. Or maybe some people say that you go there and you drive yourself mad and kill yourselves. Okay? There might be times you're not going to find anybody, but there's a likelihood it would. And sadly, a person was found by somebody who was not respectful and somebody who was idiotic. And that person was Logan Paul. And I've heard people who still support him after this, and all I can say is, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can argue with me, you can fight me on this, you can cuss me out if you see this video. I'm just a small YouTuber, I don't have a lot of power, but I don't care, and I will not apologize. I've seen the video already. People have different coping mechanisms. They laugh and stuff. If I saw that, I would nervously make a sound, and then I would immediately shut everything down. I would call the cops. I would turn away. I would probably cry because I'm an emotional person, and it would hit me slowly, and it would hit me hard, because apparently that person took their life the day before or that morning. And to know that it was possible that you could have gone earlier and you could have ran into this person and talked him out of it is a lot to take in. And this person had a bag next to them and had stuff there, and maybe possibly he had that stuff so they can identify him, because I'm pretty sure people go there just to check or see. I don't know how suicide force works. Hopefully they go in there and check if there's any dead bodies daily and notify the family or anybody that was in charge of them. There's different reasons why people go to kill themselves, and when people have that intention, it's because they're done. They want to end their life. But in this poor man's case, his life did not end there. Logan Paul proceeded to make his dead body into a thumbnail, I heard. It's gone now. And I saw a lot of people tweeting about it, a lot of YouTubers that I personally love and are inspired by. And I also saw him make an apology. But an apology is not good enough. You disrespected a man. You disrespected this man's family. You did not have a conscience, and you made a mockery of this poor man. I'm angry. And I'm not shouting, I'm not yelling, I'm cussing, but I'm not shouting or yelling because I'm deeply disappointed and disgusted that this had to happen. I can't even explain what I'm feeling at this point in time. And there are people who are pissed off at YouTube who let this be up. But YouTube's had other things that's been up and they haven't taken down. This platform where there's kids going, and this platform where I've heard like freaking videos use like dolls that are kids friendly when they're obviously not kids friendly, or other stuff that is not well and should be alerting YouTube that it's not well. And okay, the video's down, but it was up. You allowed it to be up. It should have been shut down in like a matter of minutes, but it's not. And a lot of YouTubers are very angry, and I am as well. I know I'm saying the same things a lot of people have already said about this video, and that's fine with me. I don't care if I'm repeating it. You don't have to watch me talk about it if you would not like me to watch, if you don't want to watch me talk about it. But the fact that Logan Paul could have turned off his cameras and could have respectively just walked away, not done a show about it, not get views about it, and done all that, then yeah. And second of all, if he knew this was wrong and he apologized for it, then why the hell did he think it would be fine to upload this and do it as a thumbnail? That doesn't make any sense. And it's stupid. And there's people who still like him. There's people that are sympathizing with him. And that's bullcrap. Because that man went there for a sad, sad intent. And he did not go there just to be exploited by a YouTuber. He thought after his death, that would be it. No one would hear from him again. His family might have been authorized by the police what happened. But he did not expect that he would be made a mockery of, disrespected by somebody he didn't know, by somebody who didn't know his life, by somebody who didn't know what he went through, and by somebody who decided that it was fine for them to do whatever he wanted with his body because he was no longer alive. That's bullshit, and this, I keep saying it, disrespectful, and I have a lot of other words I can say, but it's just inhumane, and it's not right, and it's not fair, and whatever happens to Logan Paul about his career or whatever, he had it coming. You can't do that. You have no privilege. You might think because you had a responsibility to upload that video, or because you have a lot of profits from merch or a lot of influence on the media, you might think that it's fine, but it's not, because it wasn't your life. It wasn't you who decided to take their lives. It wasn't anything like that. You decided to do it for your sole privilege of getting views and putting it on the internet, not giving a shit about the consequences, and now you have to own up to it. And that apology letter is not enough. And honestly, whoever still supports him after this, I'm sorry, but no. Just no. I used to watch his vines. I used to think he was funny. I heard people talk about him being a douchebag, and at some points I was like, maybe not true. You know, I don't know the guy. Maybe he's fine, maybe he's not fine. But after this, he is definitely a douchebag and a bastard who does not have a conscience. And if he does, then it took a long ass time to appear, because this isn't right. Now let me tell you a few things before I stop this video, because I'm sick and tired of, I don't know anymore. It's just a lot. One, stop going to Suicide Forest. Just stop, okay? If you want to go there for the hauntings, okay. But please be aware that there is a high likely chance that you're going to run into somebody that's going to try to kill themselves, or you're going to run into a dead body. Please respect them. It's their life, and sadly they chose that way to do it, or they were choosing that way to do it. And if you can stop them, then stop them. If you can't, then call the police right away and tell them, and that's it. But I highly just say, just don't go there anymore, okay? Just don't go there anymore. And if you do go there, then I just can't. This is just a huge thing, and it should be addressed properly and taken care of. And I've heard somebody say that you're allowed to go there. The government in Japan, I believe, you're allowed to go there. But as soon as you see a dead body, you have to turn off your cameras, and he did not do that. And that is like breaking basically a law or a rule that they had there. Second of all, please, again, if you have suicidal intentions or thoughts, please call a hotline, talk to someone, get some support. It is not an answer. It's not. Third of all, anyone who supports Logan Paul after this, I'm sorry, but I cannot agree with you, and I don't understand why you would. Because he's not the victim here. He's just making a joke about this when he could have just stopped the video, explained that they found a dead body, and leave it at that. But he didn't. And lastly, I think, you know what? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the video here. There's a lot of other people talking about this, probably did a better job than me, but just be safe, you guys, and remember that even if times are rough, there's always going to be somebody there for you, and if you think there isn't anybody in the future, there is going to be, or you're just going to be strong in the future and you can do it. You can continue on. It's hard at times. You want to give up. You don't want to get out of bed, but you just got to keep going. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see all you wonderful, strange, and beautiful people in the next video. Bye guys.